to make yourself throw up. 10 easy methods to make yourself puke. Just ingested something harmful, and it's setting your intestine on fire, or have drunk so much that you can't even move, or have taken the wrong medication. Don't panic. This article will provide you with ways to clear out this bizarre situation, and how to make yourself vomit. Vomiting is a natural mechanism of the body to get rid of harmful substances from the stomach by mouth or nose. Word puke refers to vomiting. If you've swallowed something poisonous or harmful, the first thing that leaps to your mind might be how to make yourself throw up. Throwing up is not pleasant, but is necessary for some circumstances and makes you feel better. However, proper care should be taken so you don't cause any undesirable damage. How to throw up when you are already feeling nauseated? Well, in this situation you can easily make yourself puke by sitting down. Making yourself throw up is essential to expelling the unwanted food substances from your body. You can get instant relief inducing vomiting, but how to throw up without causing any damage? This article will provide you safe and easy methods on how to make yourself throw up. Cautions: consult your physician. This method is not for weight loss. See other treatment options before self-inducing vomiting. Keep reading this to get enough knowledge about what you should do when you swallow something poisonous or harmful, and how to make yourself vomit. How to make yourself throw up easily and safely. No one likes to puke, but in some circumstances, it would be the necessity of time. Many ways how to make yourself vomit are discussed below. Here are 10 easy methods to throw up easily. Try another method if one doesn't work for you. Method 1. Index finger down to the throat. Engage your body's natural gag reflex. This may sound weird, but trust me, it's the best and the fastest way to make yourself vomit. This method is safe and easy. All you need is just a finger. By touching your gag reflex you can make yourself puke quickly. The gag reflex can be activated by touching the back of your tongue, back of the mouth, the area around your tonsils, or your uvula, a little thing hanging at the back of your throat. Your gag reflex works as a goalie. Nothing gets into your body without passing through your gag reflex. Activating your gag reflex for vomiting is the best and the easiest way when nothing else is available. All you need is just your index finger. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up using your index finger. 1. Trim your nails and wash your hands. You surely wouldn't want any bacteria or dirt to enter your body. 2. Tie your hair properly, in case you have long hair. 3. Choose a place to puke. Use a barf bag or toilet. 4. Insert your index finger as far back as possible into your mouth. 5. Keep pressing down with your finger to the back of the throat to trigger your gag reflex. 6. Once you start feeling nauseated, you might start throwing up at some point. 7. Remove your finger and wait for some minutes. 8. If you do not puke in the first attempt, repeat it till you vomit. 9. It is better to sit or kneel down when you are trying to induce vomiting with the finger. 10. Clean your mouth. 11. Wash your hands and face after vomiting. If you are not willing to insert your finger in your mouth, no worries. You can use some other things too, such as a toothbrush or a tongue compressor. Making yourself puke using your index finger is a reliable method. However, this may not work for everyone. Throwing up will be easy if you have a hypersensitive gag reflex. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 2. Drink warm salt water to induce vomiting. You'll agree with the fact that salt is widespread and present in every house. Using warm salt water to vomit is one of the traditional ways to make yourself throw up. People develop nausea and vomiting after drinking high salted water. Large amounts of sodium chloride, when reaching the stomach, cause vomiting. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up using warm salt water. 1. Take a glass of warm water. 2. Add 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt in it. 3. Mix it well. 4. Drink this solution quickly. Wait for 30 to 35 minutes for action. Warning: patients with heart ailments, high blood pressure, and thyroid issues should not go for this method. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 3. Make yourself puke by eating egg white. Eggs are easily available in the market and are mostly present in every house. People don't like the smell and taste of eggs in their mouths because it's quite unpleasant. You can make yourself puke by gargling with egg white. It makes you feel nauseating. This method of how to make yourself throw up is quite an essential and a dependable method. It has the least chance of causing any harm. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up using egg white. 1. Take 2 eggs. 2. Take a mug and put eggs in it. 3. Separate the egg white. 4. You are likely to vomit while gargling. 5. Repeat the gargling for a few minutes till you throw up. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 4. Drinking mustard water to make yourself puke. Mustard possesses natural emetic properties, and thus consuming it makes you nauseous and induces vomiting. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up using mustard water. 1. Take a spoon, mustard seeds, and a glass of warm water. 2. Take 1 spoon of mustard seeds. 3. Add it to a glass of warm water. 4. Drink it real quick. Warning: don't make a habit of mustard water, as it contains a large amount of sodium which is not suitable for health. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 5. Touch your uvula. The uvula is the dangling thing present at the back of your throat. Touching the uvula induces nausea and vomiting in seconds. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up by touching your uvula. 1. Trim your nails and wash your hands. You surely wouldn't want any bacteria or dirt to enter your body. 2. Tie your hair properly, in case you have long hair. 3. Choose a place to puke. Use a barf bag or toilet. 4. Irritate the uvula with your finger. 5. Keep moving your finger until you puke. Warning: make sure to touch your uvula carefully. Avoid scratching. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 6. Using a toothbrush to make yourself puke. Using a toothbrush is the alternative way for inducing vomiting. If you aren't willing to insert your finger in your mouth, it is less similar to the index finger method. Rubbing the toothbrush at the back of your tongue activates your reflex gag and helps you throw up. Here are the steps for throwing up using a toothbrush. Steps. 1. Take a clean toothbrush. 2. Insert it into your throat. 3. Trigger the gag reflex. 4. Once you feel nausea. 5. Remove the brush and discard it right at the moment. Note: rub the toothbrush gently or else it can cause damage. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. Method 7. Think of vomiting. How to make yourself throw up using your imagination. Our imagination is a powerful source and can induce vomiting. This sounds weird and might not work for some people, but it is the easiest way to throw up the toxins present in your stomach. Additionally, your gag reflex can be activated by excess fear, stress, or anxiety, and you might want to barf. Thinking of things that made you vomit in the past, such as unpleasant taste or smell, can induce vomiting. Steps. Here are the steps for throwing up using your imagination. 1. Choose a place to puke. Use a barf bag or toilet. 2. Think of an unpleasant smell or taste or things that made you vomit in your past. 3. Think of vomiting. 4. Continue this process until you vomit. If this method doesn't work for you, here is another method that you can try. What to do after you throw up. After knowing the methods of how to make yourself throw up, let's seek for the things we should do after puking. Hydrate yourself. Take a warm shower. Clean your throat and nose. Don't brush your teeth immediately after vomiting, causes additional problems like enamel eroding. Eat a banana to gain nutrients. Take some rest as throwing up is really exhausting. When to throw up. Nobody wants to throw up since it's exhausting and unpleasant. However, there are some circumstances where it becomes necessary. Here are some situations where throwing up becomes mandatory. You've eaten a rotten food. Throwing up becomes unavoidable when you, unknowingly, eat food that has gone bad. Everything doesn't suit our stomach, so you might want to take that thing out. You unintentionally eat the things mixed in your food that don't suit you. Sometimes even restaurants serve rotten food, so throwing becomes compulsory. Consumed a non-corrosive poison. Another genuine reason for throwing up is when you intake a non-corrosive poison. Non-corrosive poison includes things like pills, drugs, etc. When you've consumed a lot of alcohol, you throw up after drinking a lot of alcohol at a party, or due to whatever reason, it can help you get a peaceful sleep. You might continue feeling sick after you woke up, so throw up to help speed along with your hangover. When not to throw up. Making yourself throw up after eating a poisonous solution may cause throat burns or irritation, including substances like detergents and bleach, paint thinners, solvents, gasoline, kerosene, etc. Chemicals such as shampoos, soaps, floor cleaning solutions, dishwashing liquids, etc. Solid objects such as mini toys, pebbles, rings, buttons, plastics, coins, etc. While you are pregnant, if in any case you swallow any of the items from the list, going to your doctor will be the best thing to do.